Coming to you on Tiger Sports Network. Today I'm wetting the hook with one of what I think to be one of the best anglers at Straughn High School, Brayden Tisdale. Thanks for your time, buddy, and I appreciate the invite. I'd like to tell everybody where we're at, but this is a little private pond south of town. Most anglers understand that.
Absolutely. Can't give away the honey holes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. As we stand here right here, I've never met you. I just did for the first time, but I've heard a lot of the good things about you. Tell me about your family, siblings, grandparents, whatever.
Yes, sir. So my name is Brayden Tisdale, like Mr. Art said. My parents are Tad and Kayla Tisdale. We live about 15 minutes south of Opp. This will be my senior year at Straughn High School. My second year attending Straughn. My family grew up Covenant County, and matter of fact, for a fun fact, my grandfather, my dad's dad, this would be his 50-year anniversary of graduating Straughn High School, or 51st, I'm sorry. So this is going to be pretty special for me to be the next Straughn graduate, and we're ready to have plenty more.
You're in your senior year.
Yes, sir.
Who got you started in fishing?
So who got me started in fishing? I would say either my dad or my granddad. We call him Papa T. I started fishing when I was about 3 years old, and I fell in love with it. And then around the 7th grade, me and my dad decided to start up a fishing team, and I've been fishing competitively on a boat since then.
Well, I'm new to the fishing thing in high school. When I was in high school, the fishing class we played hooky, and that's not the way it is now. It's really, how many members in a typical high school fishing team? How many members would you have?
It's not necessarily members. I would say it'd be a team, which is either someone fishing solo or with a partner. Usually on a normal team, you're going to see anywhere from a range of 5 to 10 boats or a team all together on just one team. Here at Straughn, I believe this year we're going to have 5 or 6.
When was your first year fishing for Straughn?
It would be last year, my junior year.
Your junior year?
Yes, sir.
How many teams were they? Or how many solos were they?
There were no solos last year, and there was, I believe, six teams.
On the way over here, Coach Carter was telling me about all the awards and a few things that you've experienced. You got to start from scratch. Start at the beginning and tell me what you've experienced.
Yes, sir. So 7th grade, I kind of just got into the mood trying to figure out really what high school fishing is and fishing tournaments. 8th grade year, I won my first ever tournament on what I like to call my home pond, my favorite place. That's Lake Eufaula in Eufaula, Alabama, or for the Georgia people, that's Walter F. George Reservoir.
All right, I'm going to stop you right there. That's your favorite pond to fish?
I love Lake Eufaula. Okay. I love it. It's my favorite. And about 9th grade year is when I really decided that I want to make this a living. I want to go pro and go to college to do this. Moving into 10th grade, I steadily just kept working my butt off and on the water every day trying to get better. And then moving up to my junior year, first year at Straughn, I had a couple top 5s, top 10s. I finished in the top 20 of the AOI, which basically that means they take your finishes from the 3 best tournaments of the Alabama Bass Nation schedule, and they give you so many points by your finish. And I finished in the top 20 of 200 anglers.
Brayden, what's the most experienced that you've ever fished against?
I fished against anywhere from junior anglers, which is middle school, all the way up to the pros in the MLF Toyota Series and BFL divisions.
Got to ask, what's the biggest fish you ever caught?
The biggest fish I ever caught was an 8-pound, 5-ounce largemouth, and that was actually on Loskop Dam in South Africa during the Youth Tri-Nations Cup for Team USA.
No, wait a minute. Africa. You've been to South Africa to fish and catch bass?
Yes, sir.
Coach Carter, you may have a question for this young man. I'm just amazed.
He just mentioned South Africa. I hadn't been anywhere outside the Mason-Dixon fishing. What was going on there? What happened with that?
So I would say about a year before this past December, I got a random phone call from Illinois. Now, my parents always told me don't answer a random phone call, but you know, God just spoke to me and told me to answer this phone call. I answered the phone, and all I heard was, "Hey, this is Coach Jason Uldrich, and I want you to be a part of the Youth Team USA Bass team to go to South Africa and fish for gold." And over the few months leading up to December, we were steadily on Zoom meetings, figuring out jerseys, accommodations, food, traveling, flights. And when it came time down to December, we took a 19-hour flight over to Johannesburg and then took a 3-hour bus ride up to Loskop Dam. And we got to fish against Zimbabwe and South Africa, and we took home the gold.
That is awesome.
So I would probably say, I mean, that's probably your greatest fishing experience you've had, I would guess.
Well, to be honest, I put that at 2.
Okay.
Oh, what's number 1?
I would say Cast for Kids.
That is a foundation that did you start, or you're just a part
No,
of?
sir. So Cast for Kids is a nonprofit organization that's been going around for years now all over the country. It's countrywide. And Cast for Kids is a program that takes special needs kids and adults out fishing for a day and just kind of put them into the sport and have a fun day out on the water and just rip some lips. And this will be our 3rd year. We're doing it at Kirkpatrick Lake in Andalusia, Alabama. It's October 10th. So make sure y'all get signed up if y'all want to. We'll put the link in and all that, or my phone number, and y'all can contact me and we'll get y'all all signed up. We still need sponsors, volunteers, and anglers. So if anybody wants to come, you're more than welcome.
And you will post a link to get
Yes,
to
sir,
that?
absolutely.
That is awesome. That's really hard to follow right here. This young man's got a big future. If I'm a young man at Straughn, a freshman, and I'm looking, I really enjoy fishing, how do I get involved in competing?
Yes, sir. So the first thing that I would recommend is you can either contact me or Evan Ray. We're the 2 seniors this year, or you can contact his parents, the presidents of the team, Dawn and Casey Ray. We'll kind of introduce you, kind of give you a little bit of information on kind of what high school bass fishing is, kind of the requirements, and just another information about high school bass fishing. Join the team. You don't need a big sparkly $100,000 boat to come out here and fish. All my partners that I've had in the past recent years, they didn't have a boat. They just wanted to fish, and they came and hopped in the boat with me, and we made history.
How many actually can compete out of the same boat? Is there a limit?
So in high school fishing, we have partners. So it's just me and one other in my boat that's in high school at Straughn.
Okay.
And then you have a boat captain, because in the rules, as a high schooler, we're not allowed to drive the boat for safety reasons. So we have to have someone over the age of 21 that has a legal boater's license that can drive the boat for us.
Well, Brayden, you mentioned something about your parents and your grandparents. Do you have siblings?
Yes, sir. I have 2 little sisters. I have Molly Mae Tisdale and Emery Shea Tisdale, and they'll probably be the sweetest when y'all get to meet them. But when they're around me at home, they're probably the meanest.
That's typical. So I'm assuming they're younger. What grade are they in?
So Molly Mae, this will actually be her first year at Straughn Middle School. She's going into the 7th grade, and then Emery Shea, she's going into the 4th grade or 3rd grade.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's right. Coach Carter, you got it?
I got a question for you, Brayden. I know you've had a ton of success fishing, but it seems to me from the stuff I've seen on Facebook that the Straughn fishing team altogether has really grown and have competed well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we had a group that actually got to fish in the national tournament. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. So actually, we had 2 people fish on the national stage this year.
Okay.
You had Drayden Whitten and Isaac. They fished the Bassmaster High School National Championship out on Kentucky Lake in Kentucky. They finished 3rd at the Alabama Bass Nation High School State Championship at Lake Eufaula this year. And then I finished 11th at Lake Seminole for the MLF High School Opens, which qualified me and one of my buddies, his name is Brayden as well, from Team USA, qualified us for the World Finals, MLF World Finals on Lake Cumberland in Kentucky as well.
That's great. I just want to say, like when I was in school, it was baseball, basketball, football.
Yes, sir. My dad always tells me when we meet somebody new and they kind of get to learn about what we talk about when high school fishing, my dad always tells them I'd give up my state championship rings in baseball for fishing teams.
The sky is the limit with things that you can do in school now with fishing, cross country, track, volleyball. It's just you can do anything you want to. And I would tell you, if you're not involved, find something to get involved with.
Oh,
Absolutely.
This is excellent right here. I'm going to go to academics.
Okay.
What's your favorite class?
Favorite class? Well, this year I actually am the FFA president with our ag teacher, Mr. Ryan McNaughton, and I'd say beside core classes, ag is probably my favorite because we get to be outdoors and use our hands.
Yeah.
You know, the weather hasn't been perfect right here.
Yeah.
We've heard a little thunder and seen some lightning. How about if we get together and catch some fish in a different time? Maybe you got a special place you could take me and Coach Carter?
Absolutely. There's a body of water not too far from here, and me and Evan Ray, one of the other seniors of the Straughn bass team, we actually caught around 100 fish the other day. So hopefully we can go out and catch some more just like that.
Coach Carter, you in for that?
Oh yeah.
I'll definitely
I'll be there
in.
for sure.
Yeah. Well, what a day. And it's
Yes,
been
sir.
a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, sir.
You're
Absolutely.
going to do some good things, and you've taught me and educated me a lot on fishing, how you get started, and how you get successful. And I wish you all the luck in repeat the foundation, the kids thing. Exactly what is that?
Cast for kids.
Cast for kids.
Cast for kids.
Yes, sir.
I just love that idea.
Yes, sir.
Coach, you got anything else?
That's it. We enjoyed it, Brayden. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I will say I didn't see y'all catch any fish. Maybe next time we will.
Coach, I'll put one on caught this morning. How about
There
that?
we go. There we go.